talking about SmartCloud. It's really today the solution that we're going to propose to those problems that we just described. What is it exactly? It's actually lots of different IBM services, and mostly they are beyond the scope of today's discussion. We have infrastructure as a service, we have platform as a service, we have software as a service. IBM will help you set up private clouds, public clouds, hybrid clouds, which are a combination of public and private. But there's the aspect of it that we are going to talk about today is what IBM calls IBM SmartCloud for social business, which is software as a service. What is that exactly? It is a portfolio of online services hosted by IBM. And of course, what that means is that it's very scalable. You can add lots and lots of users, and it'll just scale up for you. It's security rich. If IBM cares about anything more than anything else, it's security, right? The security of your data. And it's dependable, okay? Your data out in IBM SmartCloud is sitting on multiple servers, okay? If one of them goes down, your data is still available to you. IBM's goal for creating SmartCloud for social business is really to allow your users, to enable your users to work more effectively and to work more collaboratively, okay? People do business with people, okay? And so IBM SmartCloud for social business is intended to make it easier for people to communicate and collaborate with each other. And of course, our other goal is to give your admin team some relief, okay? Excuse me. SmartCloud for social business includes basically 4 services: mail, mobile, meetings, and social, and we're going to look at each one in turn here. Mail is IBM Notes Mail. In essence, it's mail, calendar, to-do, contacts, that's your personal contacts from Lotus Notes if you're a Lotus Notes user, and your notebook also from Lotus Notes. And finally, it's same-time instant messaging. You may recall, if you are a Lotus Notes user, that your Domino license has included a license for same-time instant messaging for years now. And all you have to do is set up a same-time server, and you have instant messaging alongside your email. Okay? With SmartCloud Mail, you have a choice of clients. You can use the IBM Notes client. Nowadays it's called IBM Notes Social Edition, and you can use a web browser, what we all know as iNotes. You can use mobile devices, iOS devices, that's Apple devices, Android, Windows, Nokia, and finally, you will be able to use Mail Next real soon now. IBM Mail Next is some really powerful new changes that are coming to Notes Mail. It should be out in beta, I think, next quarter, and supposed to be released the 4th quarter, and we're all really excited about it around here. And it will be, and when it arrives, it will arrive in SmartCloud Mail first, okay? There's also mobile, okay? Mobile is IBM Notes Traveler, and of course Traveler provides you your mail, your calendar, your to-do, and your contacts on your mobile devices, your Apple, your Android, your Windows Phone devices, and so on. And also, if you are still using BlackBerry in your company, that's optionally included as well. And finally, mobile is series of free mobile applications that you can download from the App Store for instant messaging, meetings, and IBM connections. The third of those 4 services in the portfolio is meetings, and that, of course, is same-time meetings and same-time instant messaging hosted in the cloud. You may already have mail taken care of, but you would like to take advantage of meetings, and a great, quick way, easy way to do it is to do it in IBM, is to let IBM host the servers for you, and you just take advantage of the services. Audio is an available add-on. That would be both voice over IP and dial-in, and we're looking forward to video as a future add-on. And the last of the 4 services is social, and specifically that is IBM Connections hosted in the cloud. IBM Connections is IBM's category-leading social software. It's been in the IBM Magic Quadrant now for 5 years running, and we're going to talk a lot more about it in just a little bit here. But before we get into that detail, let's talk about how you can take advantage of these services. And basically, there's 2 ways. You can subscribe to any of the individual products, or you can bundles. Okay, and bundles are where the action is because you can get great discounts, great price breaks by buying several of the services instead of just one, or instead of buying 1 or 2 of them individually. In addition to the bundles and the individual products, there are a series of add-ons that you can subscribe to optionally. Here's another slide that describes the services and the bundles individually. If you look at the services, you see that SmartCloud Mail is either Notes or iNotes. If it's Notes, that means you are buying a subscription to the Lotus Notes client. If it's iNotes, you are buying a subscription for web-based mail. Looking at the bundles on the left, there are 2. There's the standard bundle and the advanced bundle. Looking at the details of the standard bundle, we see that it's if you buy that, you are actually buying IBM Connections, also IBM Meetings, some other stuff, web forms, web chat, that would be instant messaging, and mobile instant messaging, and then in essence everything except mail. If you look down at the advanced bundle, you see that includes everything and mail, okay, and that's Notes Mail with the Notes client license if you want it, and it also includes Traveler, and it also includes IBM SmartCloud Docs. Okay, so let's move on to the benefits of SmartCloud. We basically have 2 different situations here. One is you are using mail or one of these services on premises, and you would love to free up your administrator's time to do something else. You'd love to free up the hardware resources, and you'd love to increase the reliability, scalability, and security of your mail. Let's just move your Notes Mail over to the cloud. That is to say, let's move everyone's mail databases onto mail servers administered by IBM in the cloud. Everyone will continue to use their Lotus Notes client if they want, just as they are now, and in addition, they'll have a new URL that they can go to in order to access their mail in a browser. And the other situation is that you'd love to implement new services, okay? You'd love to get SmartCloud meetings or SmartCloud connections set up, but it's a pretty big project. You just don't have the resources, the time to take on that project right now. So you keep putting it off, but wait, let's just implement it in the cloud, okay? You can transform the way your organization works with a relatively small investment of time and effort, okay? We have an example here, moving Notes Mail to the cloud. This is our customers' number one motive for moving to the cloud. I've moved personally a number of our customers to the cloud, and like I said, most of them, their goal was to offload the responsibility for administering their mail servers, okay? IBM becomes your server administrator. IBM performs all future maintenance on those servers and upgrades to those servers. And now your administrators suddenly have more free time. They don't have to maintain that expertise anymore. They can become experts in some of the other products and services that management keeps asking for. And you got all of those Domino mail servers on premises. You can now decommission them. Your users now have mail available to them everywhere and all the time. A lot of our customers would require their mail users to VPN into the corporate network in order to gain access to the servers. That's no longer the case when the mail servers are in the cloud. Also, your mail servers in the cloud are clustered for failover and load balancing, and and finally, there's managed mail replication is automatically in place when you use cloud-based mail. And what that basically means is that for the Notes users, they have a local copy of their mail database, and they don't have to even think about the fact that open their mail database, and Notes will either open the local copy if it's available, or open the copy on the server, and will make sure that that replication takes place properly and all that sort of thing, and your users don't even have to think about it. One last bullet here. If you want, when you're moving Notes over to the cloud, if you decide you'd like to not only retire your Domino servers but also retire your Notes clients, you can do that. The web-based version of Notes Mail and Calendar is iNotes, and it works really well. And if you want to move to web only, this would be a good time to do it. Okay?